What's going on, guys? This is Yasin, and today I am extremely proud and, happy to share you guys my Lunalight Dracotail deck list for the Genesis format, as well as 3 very interesting combos, and I'm sure you're going to be learning a lot from them, because honestly, this deck is the perfect deck for the format, and the synergy is completely unreal. It's going to blow your mind, honestly, if you didn't know already, because you can use, like, pretty much any of the Dracotail starters with just almost any of the Lunalight cards in order to do not only Dracotail combo, but also Lunalight combo at the same time. And it just works so seamlessly because you can turn like a really bad combination of Lunalight cards into, oh, all of a sudden I have full combo and I can beat the hand traps because you can chain block so much. So it's absolutely gorgeous to look at, and the deck is just insanely broken going second. Imagine being able to play Kitu and then Rahu and Heavy Polymerization at the same time in the same deck. And also Lunalight Fusion, which you can search with Yellow Martin. Like, this deck just has infinite cheat codes, like, built in. It's very good for a Game 1 setting because it doesn't take much for you to just insta-win. You can just make a Liger Dancer super easy with a 1-card combo, like Gold Leo's double Liger Dancer, even without Tiger and Wolf, and without Link monsters. And we're playing 0 Xyz monsters because we're typically locked under Fusion monsters only because we're playing, Rahu and everything, and it doesn't matter at all. This deck is just... I love it so much. There's a really good reason why Lunalight is the most goated deck on Earth, and also if you're interested in more Lunalight content, and combos and everything, I really recommend checking out my Lunalight spreadsheet on my website, yacineygo.com. Very first link at the top of the description box below. But with that being said, let's get right into the deck profile as well as the combos. So for the deck list, we're playing 3 Gold Leo, 3 Masquerade, and 3 Fractal. Tanky is worth too many points, it's 35 each at the current moment, and right now I believe this deck list has 94 points. So 10 points for each Kitu, and then I believe it's 5 points for Mululu, 20 points for Fimena, 20 points for the Arthalion, and then 3 points for each copy of Foolish Burial Goods. So yeah, is it 94, 84? I don't freaking know, but whatever. Like, this is below budget, so it's just, like, we're fine. We have a lot of wiggle room. Like, you can play more cards if you wanted to. There's infinite things that you can do now. It's all good in the hood. Don't worry. But yeah, you want to play like all the Lunalight starters. You can also main deck Foolish Burial Goods with Serenade Dance, but it becomes a little shaky if you're playing the Dracotail engine, so I don't really think I recommend that. So I like these ratios. Again, it's impossible to play tanky, unfortunately. I tried everything. I really did. Anyways, 3 Silver Hound, 3 Yellow Martin. These cards are shit by themselves, but remember that you're good at the game, right? You're never drawing these cards alone. You're always drawing these cards with either Kitu going second, or Rahu going first, sometimes with Lucius, Fimena, and you might be confused as shit and actually wonder what the hell I'm trying to say right now, but it's going to be very clear when you're going to be seeing the combos, so don't worry about this too much. The ratios for 3 Silver Hand and 3 Yellow Martin actually do make a lot of sense, and also this is a fusion-based deck, so it's not like the Lunalight deck that you're seeing in the TCG, where it Xyz summons a lot, it Link summons a lot. No. Like, you're very often going Black Sheep, Search Poly, and then fuse with a bunch of cards from your hand. And it makes sense, and sometimes, even though you're searching Poly of a Black Sheep, you're not even making a Lunalight monster, you're making a Dracotail monster. That's just to give you an idea of how, flexible this deck is. It's the ultimate fusion deck for the Genesis format. Anyways, 1 Emerald Bird, 2 Kaleido Chick. This is, same ratios for the TCG version, and then, 1 Lunalight Fusion, 1 Polymerization, 2 Perfume again, same ratios there. And for the Dracotail package, it is 12 cards, and I think I did a very good job here. So 3K2, great card for going second, and it's not too bad for going first, even though it's all it really does is just search a card. But if you get like nibbed or bestioled or whatever, then K2 is going to hard punish your opponent. 3 Rahu, which is just yeah, this card is he's very good, very good. I don't even know what else to say. Like, the fact that this card costs 0 points is perfect for you. And then 1 Lucius, 1 Mululu, 1 Fimena, 1 Pan, 1 Urgula, and then 1 Flame. I just wanted to max out on, play at least 1 of each of the very good cards. No need to play Horn or Sting, or like, I don't even know if I'm missing any Dracotail monsters at this point. Probably, but, oh yeah, like Frick Soul and shit. Yeah, no, who cares? You don't need them at all. Anyways, for the extra deck, 3 of all the main Lunalight Fusion monsters, so 3 Liger, 3 Leo, and 3 Perfume, as well as 1 Panther Dancer and 1 Cat Dancer just for safety measures, but honestly, you can live without those cards, and you can play Saber Dancer instead. But Panther Dancer is not too bad, because if you play it, then you can hard make the Leo Dancer, the right way. So that could be a possibility. And if you're playing Cat Dancer, then you can make Panther Dancer, and Cat Dancer is a card that you can always summon because it has the same summoning condition as Perfume Dancer. It's really just 2 Lunalight monsters. So it could be decent in a format like Genesis where, you know, it's not the same game. And then for the other fusion monsters, we got one Arthalion, one Grimmel. You can easily play two more copies if you want to. And then one Secretarion and one Mysterion. Very easy to make these cards, even on the opponent's turn using 5 mana by fusing away, you know, the Arthalion as well as the Grimmel. And then the Grimmel can trigger when you use 5 mana in order to destroy a card on your opponent's field. We got 15 extra deck, 15 fusion monsters here. And for the side deck, I mean, it's very subject to change, obviously. But right now we've got 3 Necrofusion, 3 Foolish Goods, and 1 Serenade Dance for going first. That way, I mean, we have extra consistency and we have more ways of summoning a Liger Dancer. Either like, you know, we don't summon it right away so that we play around Kaijus and then we do it on the opponent's end phase or something. You know, stuff like that. So there's a lot of things that you can do with Necrofusion. It's a really flexible card. And you can't make any Dragontail monsters with this, obviously, because you gotta use only monsters from your graveyard. So keep that in mind. Yeah, 2 Lunalight Fusion for cheesing your opponent going second with 3 Dark Ruler. So it costs 0 points, so why not? And 3 Cosmic Cyclone. The only card in the side deck that costs points is Foolish Burial Goods, 3 points each. And yeah, with that being said, let's get into the combos. Okay, so combo number 1, we have Rahu Dragontail as well as Yellow Marten. So look at this. Activate the Rahu, fuse away using Urgula and Yellow Marten. And then we're going to be going Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. So we're going to be setting the Flame. And we're going to be searching for the Masquerade off of Yellow Marten. So in other words, I think you can understand where this is going. You are getting for full Lunalight combo. But yeah, anyways, activate the Masquerade. Masquerade is going to be sending the Silver Hound, special summon the Gold Leo. We didn't use our normal summon yet, so obviously Surge the Kaleido Chick, and then discard something else. Normal summon, send the Black Sheep, recycle back the Black Sheep, activate Surge the Polymerization, and then activate the Polymerization. This is where it gets a little different from the TCG, because usually we would go Perfume Dancer 1, Kaleido Chick 2. This time we're going to Masquerade the Chainlink 1, Perfume Dancer, Chainlink 2, and then we're going to be, you know, reviving back the Kaleido Chick with Perfume, and then use the effect to dump the Leo Dancer, and then bounce back, summon again, and then dump again. Again, this is different because in the TCG we have Tiger and Wolf, so the sequencing is not the same, since we'd rather use the Wolf to summon one of the Liger Dancers, and then we can also make, you know, SP, Baguska, etc. But again, in the Genesis format, this is not really something that is worth doing because I am treating this deck more as a fusion deck and not really as an Xyz deck or anything, because I want to use the materials on the field to make one more Liger Dancer. I don't want to make 1 Liger Dancer and 1 Xyz. I'd rather make 2 Liger Dancers and 0 Xyz, honestly. Anyways, I'm going to be bouncing back the Masquerade in order to revive back the Yellow Marten, and then Perfume Dancer is going to be discarding the Masquerade that I just recycled back in order to search for the Emerald Bird or Black Sheep, and then you can go activate Polymerization, fuse away all 4, and yeah, by the way, the Kaleido Chick was treated as Leo Dancer, so that's the reason why this is a legal move. And then you're going to be going Emerald Bird, revive back the Black Sheep from the graveyard, and also Kaleido Chick, recycle back the Polymerization. And then Polymerization again, fusing the Black Sheep from the field, so they can also recycle back from the graveyard, and Kaleido Chick and Chain Block. So yeah, you can recycle back the Emerald Bird so that the next time you like discard it by card effect, it can revive back your monsters from the banished, and then that way you always have like you always have more cards to play with. So it's just like more good resource management. It's not the most necessary thing in the world to do, but still. Double Liger Dancer, Grimmel, and Dragontail Flame. So you draw 1 card, you pop a card, you got double Regeki and double Towers with really just Rahu and Yellow Marten. And this is very flexible, there's infinite ways to do it. This was really just one example out of many, but let's get into combo number 2 now. Okay, so in this combo, we've got Dragontail Lucas as well as Silver Hound, and again, 2 discards. This deck is very discard, like card hungry, so you have to get rid of a lot of cards in order to play, but it is what it is. Anyways, normal summon, and that's going to obviously be searching for 5 mana, and then 5 mana effect, fuse away these 2, and then we're going to be going Grimmel, Chainlink 1, sorry, I'm very stupid, Silver Hound, Chainlink 1, Chain Block so that you don't lose to Ash too much, and then Lucas, Chainlink 2 in order to set the Rahu, and Gold Leo is going to be searching for the Black Sheep, and then discard something else, Black Sheep effect to search the Polymerization, and then Gold Leo recycle back the Black Sheep, activate the Polymerization, fuse both, Perfume Dancer 1, Black Sheep 2, recycle back the Gold Leo, search the Perfume, and then revive back the Black Sheep, and then Perfume effect, search the Yellow Marten. This is very counterintuitive because in the TCG, usually when we get to this point, since we are obviously not playing the Dragontail engine, we would be searching for Kaleido Chick and then bounce back the Black Sheep to summon the Kaleido Chick effect to dump Wolf, and then Black Sheep recycle back the Wolf or the Tiger, and then play from there. But again, this is completely different because we have Rahu face down, and we can flip the Rahu to fuse away the Yellow Marten in the hand as well as the Urgula from the deck, in order to make the Arthalion, and then we can go Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, Chainlink 3. So Arthalion is going to be recycling back literally just anything. It's going to be discard fodder. and we're going to be setting the flame with Urgula, and Yellow Marten is going to be searching out the Masquerade. And Masquerade, what is going to be dumping? It's going to be dumping the Kaleido Chick, because we want to recycle back that polymerization that we used with the when we searched it with Black Sheep, but also we want to get Kaleido Chick in rotation, and we can do this very easily because we have Black Sheep on our field. So we can go Yellow Marten, bounce back the Black Sheep, and then we got it in our hand, so we can discard it from the hand in order to recycle back the Kaleido Chick. So we achieved a lot here because we dumped the Kaleido Chick to recycle back the poly, and also we got it back. So indirectly, we searched it from deck to hand, and we also searched the polymerization basically from graveyard to hand, which is exactly what we want to do. So now all we gotta do is summon that Kaleido Chick, which is very easy to do. Perfume Dancer can bounce back the Masquerade to summon a Lunalight from the hand, and then we can dump the Leo Dancer, finally activate that Masquerade again, so we can't discard it. That's the reason why 5 mana, ironically enough, is going to be the discard fodder. I know it doesn't feel the best, but it is what it is. And we're going to be going Masquerade, well, activate Polymerization, fuse away for Liger Dancer because we got 4 Lunalights in total. One of them is Kaleido Chick that is being treated as Leo Dancer. And we're going to be going Masquerade, recycle back the Polymerization, and discard that 5 mana so that Polymerization can be treated as a Miracle Fusion. Activate Polymerization, fuse away using 4 Lunar monsters from your grave. So at this point, you would still have Kaleido Chick as well as Silverhound, or instead of Kaleido Chick, it can be a fusion. So, you know, that would be a spell and trap negate. And then the Urgula can recycle back 5 mana. So this is the best 2-card combo that I was able to figure out using, you know, a super basic opening of Lucius and Silverhound. It doesn't look like it's great, but it's fantastic. And then 2 discards. So I believe this is 6 disruptions. So we got 2 Liger Dancers, so 2 Regekis. We've got the Grimmel that can pop. We've got the Flame that can negate. We've got the Silverhound in the graveyard, very easy to trigger. We also, again, could have banished the Kaleido Chick and then keep one of the fusion monsters, like Perfume Dancer, for example. So yeah, spell negate, spell trap negate, spell negate. So that's 2, pop, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 mana to fuse using these 2 in order to make Mysterion, and then that's also another disruption, or Secretarion, whatever. So that's 6 disruptions, and a completely unbreakable board, and you're drawing a card with Dracotail Flame. Please explain to me how it is possible to lose with a setup like this. Okay, last but definitely not least, and this is one of my favorite and most creative combos that I came up with, and it really just goes to show that this deck is gorgeous. It is the epitome of synergy. So normal summon Mululu or whatever, Black Sheep, search Polymerization, and look at this. Mululu is going to be fusing the Emerald Bird and itself, make the Arthelion, and then go Chilling 1, Chilling 2, Chilling 3. So you're going to be recycling back the Emerald Bird, and then Emerald Bird is going to be reviving back the Black Sheep, and Mululu is going to be setting the Rahu. So at this point, we can activate Polymerization, fuse away these 2 monsters for Perfume Dancer, go Chilling 1, Chilling 2. So again, Black Sheep recycle back the Emerald Bird, and then Perfume revive back the Black Sheep. And then again, I think you can see where this is going. So Perfume, discard a card, search Yellow Marten, and then flip the Rahu, you know, back to square one. So we make the Grimmel. It's inverted steps this time, because on combo number 2, we started with Grimmel, and then we made an Arthelion. Now we're starting with Arthelion because our hand was weaker, and then we're finishing off with Grimmel, but we're still, you know, we're getting Pan in rotation. There's no way of really getting Urgula to recycle back a card because Mululu is a dragon, not a spellcaster, so we can't recycle it back, but Pan at least has a relevant effect, where if one of her fusion monsters is destroyed by our opponent's card effect, this can be brought back. And then we can fuse again for something, technically, if we play like multiple copies of Grimmel, which is a consideration for sure. Anyways, now we're setting the Flame, and we're going to be searching the Masquerade off of Yellow Marten, activate that, send the Kaleido Chick again. I think, again, you should be getting the hang of this, and then Yellow Marten bounce back the Black Sheep recycle back the Kaleido Chick, and then bounce back the Masquerade, summon the Kaleido Chick, affect them the Leo Dancer, activate the Masquerade, activate the Polymerization fuse for the Liger Dancer, then recycle back the Polymerization off of the Masquerade, activate the Polymerization fuse for the Liger Dancer. I'm speaking almost as fast as Eminem right now. And then, yeah, summon the Liger Dancer, trigger the Kaleido Chick so that your opponent can't do jack shit on the battle phase. And this is 5 disruptions, I believe. I don't know if there is still a Silverhound and a fusion monster in the graveyard. The only thing that we're missing from combo number 2 was we don't have 5 mana this time, but we still have the exact same amount of fusion monsters on the field. We've got the Dracotail Flame, and we should have Silverhound as well as a fusion monster, or if we don't have fusion monster already in the grave, it doesn't matter because Liger Dancer can just dump one from the extra deck, destroy everything. blah, 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 and then you're dead. And either way, like, bro, who the frick is outing this board anyways, right? Like, nobody. This is just so beautiful to look at, and just because of that, you gotta smash the shit out of that like and subscribe button. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know how you feel about this masterpiece of a deck that I created, the Lunalight Dracotail deck for the Genesis format. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.